So I've been having so much fun on FC25 by using crazy attacking tactics, and you've been loving it. So thank you so much, because the views on YouTube and the positive comments on X have been amazing. So please do let me know when I do go through this tactic, and I will put the code in the pinned comment, don't worry. Please do let me know how you get on in the comment section below. If there are any tweaks that you made to make it fit your style, I would love to know. But as you can see from the goals, the movement with this front three is crazy. And then you've got the midfield three behind backing them up. Honestly, I just think the way to go in FC25 is just have fun with it. The game is so frustrating. It's so annoying. The servers are terrible. It can be so delayed at times. But when the game actually plays how it's supposed to, it can be a lot of fun. And that's the really disappointing thing, is I've had fun games. I've had terrible games. I've had 5 games in a row which I've loved. I've had them 2 or 3 games that I've absolutely hated, but that's where we're at. But try this 4-3-2-1 out. Let's get into the tactics. So here is my squad. I did use CR7 quite naughtily, but I've put Steven Gerrard back in because I'm evoing him. The team's looking pretty healthy and pretty tasty, but you don't care about that. You care about the tactics. So we've got counter and high. That's pretty much what I'm going to have until the end of FC25. Player roles though, like I said, we're going full on attack. We've got advanced forward on attack for the striker, 2 shadow strikers either side in the cams. We've got 3 playmaker attacks, and then we've got fullbacks on defend. Sorry, 1 fullback on defend, 1 on fullback defend. Now, it doesn't matter which way round you do this. You can have your right back on fullback defend. You can have your left back on fullback defend. But the reason why I've done this is because with 3 centre mids potentially getting forward and in that space, you can have a bit of a void and a bit of a gap. So actually, by getting one of your fullbacks into midfield, at least then if you do get a bit stuck with possession, you have got a player to pass it to while still maintaining a back 3. So we're being sensible while going all out attack. We are keeping it a little bit sensible, but the beautiful thing about this is that basically one of this midfield 3, whether it's your left centre mid, your right centre mid, your central centre mid, one of them is going to support, well, quite often 2 of them are going to support on the edge of the box, and the other one is going to sit kind of about 15-20 yards outside of the opposition penalty box. And then they're kind of like go on a rotation. So sometimes, and you would have seen this in the clips, and you'll see this in the clips now, sometimes you'll see Gravenberch bursting into the box. Other times you'll see Nioni. Other times you'll see Elliot. Now, the fact of the matter is, because they're all playmaker attacks, is that they all have got the potential to get in the box. And this is what we're trying to do with this broken and terrible FCIQ system, is we're trying to get some movement from all the players, because at the moment it's just terrible. And I could go for hours about this. But because they've all got playmaker attack, each one of them has got the opportunity to get in the box and support. Will all 3 do it at the same time? No, I didn't find that. But you might have 1 or possibly 2 going forward, which leaves the other one being a bit more kind of central and a bit more sensible, while the other 2 go gung-ho. They've all got the opportunity. If I was to switch, for example, Gravenberch to holding, then Gravenberch won't have that opportunity, even if the space is there. There is no IQ, empty brain that EA have coded in the player's brain, so they won't go into that space unless you send them on a run or if you player lock. But because they've all got the potential, they insert a bit of knowledge into the brain. Think of Wizard of Oz. These are the scarecrows, or whatever one of the characters that hasn't got a brain. Is it the tin one? I don't care. One of them hasn't got a brain. This is effectively what EA have modelled all the players on FC25. No brain. You give them a role. You give them a little bit of a brain. So playmaker attack will give them an opportunity to get forward. If they don't have that, no brain, no opportunity. I don't know what I'm doing on the football pitch. Oh, look, there's space in the penalty box. Oh, no, I'm not going to go there. I'm a deep line playmaker. Nonsense, nonsense, nonsense. Terrible, terrible system. But with this, at least all 3 have got the opportunity to get in. And then your 2 shadow strikers are going to cause havoc. And then you've got the advanced forward. So because you've got the advanced forward and you've got the shadow strikers, it's effectively kind of like having left wing, right wing and a striker, but they're so much more narrower, so you can get them involved. The 2 cams on a 4-2-2 are wider because you've got 2 strikers as well, and they do sit naturally wider. These will sit much narrower in comparison to the 2 cams on a 4-2-2. So you've got a deadly front 3 there. And you kind of got, look at this, you can just see it here. You've just got 6 players where you can just ping this ball between and destroy people. So let me know how you get on with this 4-3-2-1. Hopefully you enjoy it as much as you enjoyed the 4-3-1-2 or the 4-2-3-1 that I released. There'll be more tactics on their way. Don't worry, there's still life in me for the rest of FC25. But thank you so much for the support up until now. A like and a sub really does go a long way. And if you do want to leave a comment, that will be beautiful. I'll see you at the next one.